Aquarius, this is a different kind of message. It's a little intense. I'm going to work through it with you, the cards that came out and what I got in my meditation. Then we're going to pull out some more cards. But I feel like this message is something that's going to develop throughout the reading, because right now I can't put my finger on something. Maybe it's just not for me to know, but it's for you to know. So what I'm getting so far is that you're being guided to pull back. There's something you intuitively have picked up, subconsciously have picked up about a person, a group of people, a situation, a scenario, something that you were going to do, a path you were walking. I'm not sure what it is for everyone. There's something there that doesn't feel right, or that is trying to pull you into something that you don't want to be pulled into. Okay, it almost feels like a little bit seductive in a way. And I'm seeing these people wear these masks like they're at a masquerade or a ball. There's something hidden over there, and your subconscious knows it. It can pick up on all the different cues, and your body is telling you, your intuition is telling you, I don't know about that. And Spirit wants you to listen to that. I got this message in my meditation that your soul is not for sale. And it feels like an offer has not been made to you yet. But somebody will try to sell you something, an idea, a proposition. It could be in business, it could be love, it could be spiritual. But it's like someone's trying to sell you something. And you have to trade your soul for it. I mean, metaphorically. Or maybe actually, I don't know. Okay. I don't believe that we can actually, well, anyways, I'll just reserve my comments. Maybe this is something that you need to do too, is reserve your comment and just hear what somebody's really all about, hear what they are trying to do and what they are trying to offer you. There's something underneath it all, and you're intuitively picking it up. I've been getting real specific messages for the signs in this round of readings, so this is no exception. This also feels very specific. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. I'm hearing something about someone's hair could be important. Some of you are going to find hair. I don't know. This is weird. I'm seeing like a wig, like a skull cap and a wig. It feels like there's some kind of disguise happening here. Then I also got the message that you need to find your way back. You need something to help you retrace your steps and find your way back. So it may be the case, I'm seeing this is so interesting how it's coming through. It has a very like Lenormand kind of look. You know those Lenormand cards, like the old-timey this is the image, these are the kinds of images I'm seeing. It's like someone sends you an invitation to this masquerade ball. And, you know, this is a metaphor, right? I doubt it's literal, but who knows? And you receive this invitation, you're curious. It's not really straight up what this ball is about, or maybe even why you've been invited, but you are invited. And I want to tell you, you're like the honored guest. I'm hearing premium. There's something about you that these other energies are pulling on. So you go to this ball because you're curious, and you're wearing a mask too, because that's part of the dress code. And there's something weird happening. I'm seeing the color red. There's some kind of energy. It's actually formless, this energy, that you're sensing. And maybe you can't put your finger on what's going on here or what this is all about. And it's because something hasn't fully formed. It's like the offer they're making you, what they want from you, their expectation, your role in this whole situation. It hasn't been established yet. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, pull yourself back, bring yourself back, retrace yourself back. You've experienced something, you've picked up on some sign, synchronicity, or just gut feeling that, like, hey, something's off here. And it's coming through in this, like, really kind of intense way. And then I got that you're running with the wolves. And I felt like this had a supportive meaning for you. It's like you have a pack, you have a tribe, You have soul family, you have spirit family, and it feels like you don't need to go alone into something. It feels like this masquerade ball and these people, these energies, maybe even entities that are pulling on you, it's like they're trying to pull you away from your pack. I don't know, Aquarius. I don't like it, to be honest. Now, there's nothing to be scared of because you're powerful in this situation. But it's an interesting message coming through. Now, these other people at the masquerade ball, it could just be one person and all different parts of them that I'm seeing and picking up on. It could be a group of people. It could be not people at all. It could be some kind of situation that hasn't fully developed yet, some kind of invitation to something that's unfolding. The people haven't arrived yet. We don't know who they are. It's interesting. I also got that you're going to hear a sound, and I just feel guided to ring my bell. Maybe this is a sound, but I feel like it's something else too. You're going to hear a sound indicator is what I wrote down. It's like a high-pitched noise or some kind of strange noise, a clamoring noise even, that alerts you to something. It's like it stops you from going forward unaware of what you need to know. So Spirit's giving you a heads up as well. It's going to come at the right moment. I also got the word marshmallow, which is curious to me. It could be the name of a pet, but I looked it up, and it's like a DJ. I don't really know this person. I've never listened to them. I don't think. Maybe I've heard it. This could be significant for you. But marshmallows, right? They melt. Yeah, and when you put a marshmallow, multiple marshmallows in hot chocolate, just go with me for a second, and they melt, they all kind of like fuse into one formless kind of globule, it's a word today, a glob of like substance. So I feel like somebody's trying to meld with you, melt into you, you melt into them. It's strange, Aquarius. Now, the energy challenging you is by location. And this came out after I got all these messages on my paper here in my meditation. And this fits perfect because this card talks about in its shadow side needing to pull back. Bilocation is like you're in many places all at once. And sometimes that's good because you can get insights, you can have psychic abilities are enhanced when you have like non-locality, you're in multiple places at once energetically, you're picking up lots of things, which you do have the propensity, I'm hearing, to do that. But the shadow side is that you found yourself in some location that you need to pull back from. There's too much scattered energy there, but there's some kind of like unformed intent. It's like something's not clear. And you need to know what this is before you go any further. And I feel like maybe you don't even need to know anymore. You've already felt like this is not really my jam. These aren't my people. This isn't my person. This isn't the thing for me. Whatever it is for you. So I feel like Spirit's coming through for you today with a big confirmation to listen to that gut feeling, to listen to that intuition. It's certainly fine to have curiosity in regards to what this is all about and why it's happening. And I feel like we're going to get further into that. But one of the key messages here alongside this is that you do have a soul tribe. You do have a soul family. There are people you can trust, your wolf pack. And I'm pretty sure I did a reading for you before, Aquarius, where wolf was in the title. I'll see if I can find it. And I'll link it in the comments below in the little box that pops up here at the end of the video. Because I feel like somehow this reading is related to that. This card represents your supportive energy, and it says dream characters. And you could be seeing characters in your dream that are guides for you, telling you things, helping you. But I feel more literally, Spirit is saying you're going to meet someone, or you already have met people who are true, who are real, who are authentic, who are running with you. Not against you. Whew. Okay, I'm going to pull out one card for each the support. Well, actually 2 cards. One for the supportive energy, one for the challenging energy, just to get more specific here. And then we'll get into the tarot and see where we go. I'm just going to pull it out right from here. Okay, tell me more about the dream character. I feel these two cards want to come. Attention and mask. Oh my goodness. See? Aquarius. Spirit is trying to get your attention about the masks that these people are wearing in this bilocation. And I feel like these dream characters, it's just kind of, it says dream character because it's the book Lucid Dreaming, Lucid Living. But these people in your life, this wolf pack, are also alerting you to the masks that others are wearing. I feel part of this wolf pack are your spirit guides too, or just your ability to touch other worlds. You're fierce? I heard you're fierce. It's not that you need these people, but you have them. And you should listen to those that you trust. Only those that you trust in this moment, okay? Because there are some people around wearing masks trying to get your attention, seeking your attention. That's interesting. Okay, so tell me more about the bilocation. New path. See? It's like these energies are pulling you down that new path. Bilocation. Okay, just to even it out, since I got two over here, can we know more about this? I feel like this last card here. Oh, we got two. Anger and delete. Ooh. There's multiple things coming through. I know this is a negative sounding reading, whatever that means, but it's an important message for someone. We'll see where we go. Spirit never leaves you hanging. Okay, so I feel like on one hand, there could be an energy over here that is not too excited for you about some new path that you have. And perhaps they're trying to pull you away from that. On the other hand, and also, there's something about two hands, something about the hands. Somebody's going to say something about hands. It's almost like if you follow these masked entities, energies, people, person, down a new path in a new location that has no form yet, it feels like something gets deleted. This might not be what you desire. What gets deleted, Spirit? I feel like we got to keep using these cards. Whoa. What gets deleted? Okay, I'll just take them out then. What gets deleted? Ancestors? Oh, hell no. Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like this energy is super strange. It's so interesting because yesterday's reading for Taurus was something about eyes wide open. And this energy is giving, and Taurus bumped you out of the way, by the way. So this could have to do with Taurus energy. But this is giving me like eyes wide shut energy. You know that movie? Stanley could be a name. Letter K as well. Yeah. There's some kind of external thing going on here. I don't feel like this is a part of you. Okay, so most of my readings, I say the other person, the other energy that I'm picking up on could be a part of your shadow that you're working through, but I actually feel like this is something else, okay? Now, I don't feel like anybody has the power to delete your connection to your ancestors, but this could be the goal. And ancestors here could be literal, or it could be like your CV, your resume, your lineage, your bank. I'm hearing your bank, your history. It's like where you come from. they want to wipe some kind of slate clean. I don't know why. Formless. It feels a little strange. Well, I've said that already. Come on now. Okay, tell me a little bit more about the energy supporting Aquarius, and then we'll do the tarot. Sorrow. I'm seeing, as I said that, I'm seeing a sad mask. Someone's wearing a sad mask. Okay, that's enough for now, I think. Yeah, okay, this one kind of devoted, obscene, doubt, craving, doom and gloom, and driving force. Okay, this is what your subconscious mind is picking up, your intuition. There's a driving force over here with these energies that are, well, it's kind of obscene, but there's something like devoted to like a shadow entity. Now, okay, let's back it up for a second, because this sounds extreme, and it can be, but it could also be like there's a new job opportunity and you're thinking about going forward, but when you go there, it's like nobody really knows what they're doing, and then it just turns into like this situation of misery. Okay, so it doesn't have to be so extreme. It's just the way I'm reading the energy. I feel like your big tip off is like something doesn't seem like there's a plan, or something can't be defined, or there's some secretiveness or hiddenness or disorganization. And it's like they're pulling you in for some reason, maybe to fix everything or to become a part of it. It's like a place of doubt. Nobody knows who anybody is. And if we're thinking of one person, interesting. If we're thinking of one person, it's like this person maybe doesn't understand themselves. Devoted to the obscene. This is like extreme. Okay. Let's get into the tarot. Aquarius. You have some people, though, who are devoted to you. And when you're in doubt, it is very important to go to them. And you want to talk about, with these people who are part of your wolf pack, something about sorrow. And it's not really your sorrow that you want. I don't know. This is just coming through. It's not your sorrow you want to talk about. It's the sorrow that you're intuitively picking up about someone else. Because it feels like as you relay your intuition to your wolf pack, they're able to show you something. Now, maybe you want to talk to spirit about this if your wolf pack is in the spirit realm for you. It feels like something gets uncovered. Okay, let me move these. Oh, wait. What else? Do I have anything else here? Stillness. I also wrote down stillness. It's like you need to pull back, retrace your steps, and like sit in a field of stillness. There's a lot going on. Things are going to start picking up. There's going to be lots of busy stuff going on. And it's very important to attend to that subconscious feeling that's saying, not this one, Aquarius. Do not go there. Not with this one. This is not the one. You might become so busy that you don't even like really pay attention to what this is. I'm seeing someone go into a trailer here. Seven of Swords, see? Okay. Okay, Spirit. Marshmallow. Could be a nickname. Now, it's also, hold on, let me look that up. It's also a plant, right? Marshmallow root. Marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is used to soothe and protect mucous membranes of the respiratory and digestive tracts. Digestive issues. Something that you're having a hard time digesting. Hold on, let me look at the symbolism. Protection, healing, and nurturing qualities. Symbolizes emotion, intuition, and healing. It's also linked to empathy. Someone may be playing on your empathy. Anything else I need to see? It's associated with attraction spells. Driving force over here and craving. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's like trying to attract you in a way that I don't appreciate. I don't think your spirit team appreciates it either, or your guides or your higher self, whatever you resonate with. Okay, 3 more. Ace of Cups. Water. Okay, that's your overall energy. Let's see. Yeah. That's interesting how they're coming through, though. The invite. I feel like you can see, like you're a seer and you can see into this. Oh, my ear's burning. You could see, yeah, Ace of Swords. You can see into this in your mind. It's like you know how something's going to play out, or you sense it very, like, but I feel you can see it. Okay, your overall energy, with the 10 of Swords at the bottom, that's the energy, the doom and gloom of whatever this is over here. I feel like on the surface, whatever this is, it's like they're seductive. It's like they're like, Aquarius, come find out what's going on over here. Okay, Ace of Cups is you, which is why you're so attractive. And people are pining after you, I'm hearing, or just gravitated towards you, is because you have so much to offer. Creatively, energetically. You have wild, fantastical ideas that can be put into motion. There's something about the way you love is very intimate as well, which is interesting for Aquarius because, you know, usually you're associated with detachment, but not in my experience. That's not been my experience with Aquarius. So I'm hearing, I don't know where they're getting that. I feel like these energies over here might not realize how intuitive you are. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups for Aquarius. The Devil. The Devil is after your Ace of Cups, which is a shadow, okay? And I feel like the only thing that you need to really be careful of is giving into your shadow, which might be very tempted and be lured in some sense to go over there and see what's what. Because there's something about this that like piques your interest, right? You respond to the invite in some way. And for some reason. So Spirit's saying, you know, cross your T's and dot your I's when it comes to your shadow. Like double check with yourself. Is this really a good idea? Or is there something here that my shadow's pining for, like mystery and adventure, that I could give to it somewhere else? Like maybe I could go rock climbing instead with someone I trust rather than go to this masquerade ball. I don't know. You come up with your own solution, but it feels like your shadow, maybe your shadow is craving something here, which it usually does. And we want to fulfill that craving and listen to that craving in a conscious way that is helpful and healing, rather than letting the shadow become the driving force and getting us tangled up into something that isn't good for us. Okay, so when the shadow wants something and needs something, it's usually persistent. It wants love, it wants to be seen, it wants adventure, it wants freedom. And we can satisfy that craving by giving it to our shadow in a healthy way. Okay, so think about how you could satisfy that if this resonates with you. Because I feel like if you don't satisfy that, if you don't scratch that itch, whatever it is, then it's like you're very tempted for someone else to scratch it for you. But you can reach the itch. You can do it yourself. I don't know. Okay? But there's a devil shadow energy that's attracted to your Ace of Cups. They don't know what they want, though, is a part of it with the formlessness. Okay? Exactly. They don't know what they want exactly. And that's not a good situation for you. What you don't see coming is the World and the Knight of Cups. And right when these cards came out, I got that you've decided that you're not going to involve yourself with something. You've closed off a certain world. Okay? But here it comes again. Now, this could be the return of some energy you already know, or some energy like this world that you've decided, you know what, not my thing. And here comes a new energy that's like, are you sure? Are you sure? I have something to offer you. Now, I feel like right now you could be in a stage where things feel a little bit like, I'm seeing a wheel turning. It feels a little like you need something. You need something to happen, or you want something more a little bit. I don't know in what way, but it's not that it's boring. It's predictable. Something is a little bit too predictable for your liking. And maybe this is the shadow, right? Maybe this is something subconscious to you. Like you're getting a little antsy with the predictability of it all, or the routineness of it all. Even if it's like routine chaos, it's too predictable for you. You need to be stimulated, inventive. Your mind needs to be open and free and creating things. And so that's the itch I feel you need to scratch so that you don't get pulled over here into this realm. Whoa, intense. Let's see. Two of Swords. Yes, this is like saying no to an offer. It's also sitting in stillness, using your intuitive mind and body to come to the right decision. So don't let anyone rush you either. If there's a deadline on something and it seems like there shouldn't be, or it's just kind of like this made up deadline someone's given you, that's a red flag. You need some time, you need stillness if you're indecisive. Okay, but I feel mostly Spirit is saying like, you're not chomping at the bit for this. You're not fully in because you pick up what's really underneath the masks that these people or this person is wearing. You're picking it up. You see how you're blindfolded here? The mask isn't fooling you. Okay, you don't have to, it's not about what they present to you. You're blindfolded. You're not even looking at what they present to you. You're feeling what's beyond it. And what's beyond it is a lot of kind of weird uncertainty. And it's weird. I'll just be straight up. It's weird. There's a weirdness over here. Okay. Your opportunity is the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. We have 3 aces out for you. No wonder. I heard Sagittarius there. That could be an important energy for you. No wonder, Aquarius. Look at, you have so much going on, so much potential. And I feel like a lot of this potential is even untapped. There's so much that you're capable of doing. And other energies are sensing that, as well as your wolf pack that's got your back. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the opportunity here, I'm hearing nothing comes freely. Oh yeah, your soul is not for sale. there's like steps that are missing here. Okay? It's like maybe it's like it's happening too easily or too quickly, where you know like certain things need to happen before something else. Hard work and dedication, diligence, and commitment create long-lasting prosperity that turns an opportunity into stability. There's something about this that it's almost like somebody wants to fast track something. You've worked really hard to have independence, but also multiple opportunities. I even feel at your doorstep. And the things you've worked hard for materially, like they can be taken away. We know that. But soulfully, spiritually, they cannot. You can just recreate it again. And I feel like you don't have to experience that. Hold on. I'm getting this feeling, and I don't know how this is related, but it's like someone being like, oh, well, you know, Aquarius can just go redo it again, and I'll just take this now. And you can, that's true. But Spirit's saying, like, let's not do that at all. Let's not redo something. Yeah, there's like, don't redo something. Or it's like someone saying you can redo something. I don't know. The opportunity is to know that hard work needs to be put in order for something to be stable, because you've done that before. And this masquerade ball is like all about skipping steps. The Magician. What's going on, Aquarius? Damn. This is coming out with a double meaning. One, of course, is you, right? Like your ability to make things happen through hard work. To, you know, when you work energetically or even physically at something that you want, creatively, emotionally, it happens. You see the opportunity and you make it work. You can do it. You know it. This is you, okay? I can turn 1 pentacle into 8, into 9, into 10. That's you. But then I'm also seeing here, like the Magician can be manipulation and control as well. And it feels like the Magician, this is also coming out of someone else's energy saying, hey, Aquarius, here's a pentacle. Forget a lot the work. I'm just going to give it to you. But there's something wrong about this, okay? There's something wrong about this. You know, there's steps that are being skipped. And I don't like it. It just isn't, like, I don't like it because it feels like there's some other kind of motive that I can't get to. Okay, the challenge, the shadow. And look, this looks like a mask. You could be seeing the number 33. There are shadow forces here at play. Your shadow, perhaps. Other people's shadow, for sure. The masks. I feel like, should we ask about the shadow? Pessimistic. This is a pessimistic group. Now, this could be playing on a part of your shadow that's very pessimistic. Someone could be telling you, Aquarius, you keep working and working and you're dedicating so much time and energy into this and nothing is happening. Like, just give it up and move in this direction. It's a pessimistic kind of perspective on what you're working towards. And a part of your shadow could be like, yeah, this sucks. Weird. Okay, so I just got a phone call that I thought I had on Do Not Disturb that cut off the video. I don't know when that ended. But you could get interrupted here when you're figuring out the shadow forces at play. Someone calls you, interrupts you, wants to check in on you. I was saying that there's possibly a part of your shadow that's like, yes, what's up with me working so hard and things not going anywhere? That this other energy speaks to. It says, well, I have an easier way. Your soul is not for sale. I guess this is kind of like the devil trying to make a deal with you in some sense. I know, it's so dramatic the way it's coming through. The challenge. But it's happening that way for a reason. The drama is intentional from spirit, like the way this whole message is unfolding, to catch your attention. And to see if those intuitive vibes become stronger for you. Okay? Because I feel like you really need to hear this. 10 of Pentacles. See? You can turn the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Don't give in to the pessimistic shadow force that's trying to offer you something that's really weird and uncertain, okay? And it's like you have to marshmallow melt into their whole milieu or their whole vibe, their whole energy in order to, I don't know, to do what even? It's like a big question mark. What is this even? A distraction. It's a distraction, perhaps. Well, they want to take something off your path. But look, 10 of Pentacles for you. So really, if you feel pulled in any way, and I feel like you do, or else we wouldn't have this reading. If you feel pulled over here, ask yourself, what's in my shadow that might be attracted to this whole thing? I know people are wearing masks. There's something intuitively off here. But rather than trying to figure out exactly what's going on underneath the mask and what your intuition is telling you might happen, because I don't think it's even really been decided yet, ask yourself, why is my shadow attracted to this mystery? Why am I intrigued by this? What is, I'm hearing even an obsession around this, or what is the pull that I'm feeling to know more about something that I intuitively feel is something I should stay away from? Where does that come from? And that's going to take you on a little bit of a digging journey into your subconscious mind. It might not be immediately obvious why you're attracted to this. Maybe you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe you weren't allowed to explore as a kid, or you had some very strict or like rigid parents, and, you know, a part of your soul just really wants to be free and figure out things for itself rather than being told. It's just an example. You have to figure out why your shadow is being pulled towards this. Another reason we get pulled towards things that we know are not good for us is because we know there's something that's about to go down over here that's not good, but we feel like, okay, if we insert ourselves in this situation, maybe we can resolve the past trauma. Like, this is all subconscious. You know, if somebody tries to F me over and I don't let it happen, I can prove that I'm no longer affected like I was in the past around this situation, you know? So watch that mind of yours. Because you know better, okay? You know better. The Tower for your advice. This is the intuition. The intuition is telling you this whole thing is a big effing tower. Advice, Spirit. King of Cups. Ew. Yeah, I feel like you're the goldfish here. Now, I'm seeing the double side of this card. On one hand, it's like someone's looking at you as the goldfish, which represents good fortune, but also short-term memory. So someone could think you don't remember something that you actually really do remember, okay? And then I'm also seeing this King of Cups as you looking in at this situation. There's something about fish out of water. Yeah, fish out of water for a reason. You're looking in at this. Maybe you feel like a fish out of water over there. It's for a reason. Because it's, yeah, I don't know. It's something does not work. History and full moon. I want you to forget your history. Delete ancestors. History informs you. The history of these people, the history of this organization, the history of whatever this is over here. Your history, your experiences, it informs you. Formlessness, it informs you. So someone could be trying to hide their history, or the background of whatever this is very obscure. It's kind of all over the place. I'm hearing name change. Ooh, and I almost bit my tongue there. Name change. Okay, I'm going to go into an extended reading after I tell you the outcome. In the extended, I'm going to go deeper. We're going to see what else comes through. I'm curious. If you're curious too and you feel guided, the link is in the description box below. But if you feel like you can't, you don't like that idea, now you feel gypped, WTF, then just trust that Spirit already knew that you were not going to go to the extended and gave you everything that you needed. Nothing hidden from you, okay? I really believe that's how it works. That's how I set the intention for the extended. So just trust yourself and whatever it is you want to do. Oh yeah, I said at the beginning, you're not going to be left hanging. Ace of Swords. This is beautiful. This is an epiphany, an illumination, clarity of thought, a new idea. So I feel like something clicks for you after you kind of figure out, like, why am I like being pulled over here? There's a massive epiphany that you have. More clarity. Can I find out more about this Ace of Swords? Nine of Swords. Ta-da! I heard something that's been causing you a lot of anxiety, or even feeling like people are trying to get into your head in some way. Trying to mess with you, meddle with you, or like, yeah, I don't know. You break through that. You get some clarity about what to do or how to do it, or you realize that this is nonsense truly over here that you don't need to be involved in. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that helped. Let me know if you feel guided. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.